All right, they're moving. Their players are moving. Tetris is starting. Cameras are being adjusted right now. And they are playing Tetris, which is great. On the left side of your screen, it is 5-time DAS Masters winner, Pixel Andy. We have held this tournament 7 times. Is that right? 7 times? Pixel Andy has won 5 times. And the other 2 are won by, a relative of his, Dog playing Tetris. Pixel Andy, the number 1 seed in this tournament for this month, as he often is. Not always, but often. Andy qualified in with a 1.15 million. That was the number 1 seed. That is the average of his best 2 games played in a 60-minute qualifying period. He's from the United States. He's got an overall, not an overall, but a DAS PB of 1.32 million. The last time I checked, that's good for about 4th on the overall list. He's ranked number 1 in DAS in the most recent Premier poll. You can check out the full results over at premierpoll.com. Premier with an E at the end. He's also a 4-time Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event winner, most recently in August of 2023. 114 for Bendy, 128 for Pixel Andy. He was the runner-up in CTWC in 2020. In the semis the next 2 years, top 8 in 2023, top 16 in 2024. He's a back-to-back winner of the Waco Regional. 143 for Bendy, 137 for Pixel Andy. And Andy open for a dirty Tetris and gets it. He's at 161, Bendy at 166. Pixel Andy, in virtue of his number 1 seeding, got a 2-round bye, defeated Fractal, the Classic Tetris World Champion Jonas Cup winner. And Eliash in the top 8. And is now here in the semifinals. Of course, one of the game crashers. And I'm surprised we haven't had really any more game crashers. He was the 3rd one. We've got, 10 still? Still 10? That seems crazy to me. Maybe it's 11, but I think it's still 10. 237 for Pixel Andy, 261 for Bendy. On the right side, it is Bendy. Seed number 12. Got a 1-round bye in virtue of his number 12 seeding. Qualified in with a 1.053. Defeated Maestro in round 2. Rorschach in the top 16. And NGC Man in the top 8. So that's it's a pretty difficult road. Now here having to face, unarguably the most successful DAS player in this tournament's short history. 292 for Pixel Andy, 376 for Bendy. These two have met in this tournament in the past. In January, they were in the finals. And of course, we know the result of that. So Bendy looking for a little bit of revenge. Bendy with a DAS resume that includes being the first player to clear B-type level 19 height 5 with DAS. Had never been done before in recorded history. Bendy did it. Bendy was also in the semifinals of this event in February. He's a former Hopeful Circuit winner and is the reigning winner of the silver bracket, won that last year at CTWC. I'm sure he's hoping to go deeper this time, make it into gold, and I feel like he's got a shot. $455 for Bendy, $414 for Pixel Andy. So Bendy right now, about a 64,000 point lead. We are into level 19. Bendy's at 510. Pixel Andy at 444. And Bendy is going to top out. He had a stack there. It just got too high on the right side. Had to start piling pieces in the middle and could not get a bail bar. And so 511 is the target for Pixel Andy. 511 is the target. 10,000 to go. And he knows the situation, so you can see him just taking these conservative singles. And obviously, plenty of time. Oh, setting up a buco here. Not going to go for the buco. Okay, yeah, he gets that. He's at 510 exactly, so 511 is the target. Needed that one single. Okay, there it was. All right, so a little risky-bisky there for Pixel Andy, but he's going to hang on. So game number 2, Pixel Andy up 1-0. Yeah, my scores are all messed up. I've been redoing my scenes and I realized I got the wrong numbers on there. So I had to find the old numbers, put on the numbers. It's a whole thing. But yeah, I'm kind of refreshing the visual look of the stream. Just getting, you get tired of it. I get tired of it. And I got to change it up every so often. I cannot just keep it the same year after year. 46,000 for Bendy, 46,000 for Pixel Andy as we get underway early. And I think that we are having a little bit of a drought? No, I guess not. The 7 bars on Andy's side. Lapis says, man, Bendy really needs this money to get some better internet or something. That's a good reminder. I'm going to keep harping on the prize pool because, doing what I can. I got to support these players. They've got kids and businesses and alimony payments and child support payments. So we got to get these players their monies. So if you want to support these players, use the Matcherino command, bring up the links. The third link is the one for Das Masters. 165 for Bendy, 165 for Andy. 5 pushdown points was the difference. Use Ethernet cable. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to go. Not always practical, but, I run a physical wire in from another room, like just trailing on the floor. Sue loves it. Tetris Bendy 236, 215. Pixel Andy. Oh, Bendy gonna block that right side. That is fatal. That is fatal. So kind of a double flip situation there for Bendy. He's going to top out at 237, giving Andy a gift in game 2. And Andy, not a player you can afford to give a gift, especially in a best of 5. That double flipping. What the heck? Andy is good and takes game number 2 to go up 2 games any moment now. There they go. Andy loves standing. Standy Andy. Mino Floof is here. All right, Pixel Andy with a little triple flip there of the J piece. Gets a long bar down. Got a couple of gaps in the stack early. Robin Tetris says, what happened to that old ass chair he used to play on? Yeah, upgrade, man. You got upgrade. You know? He's not standing still. He's like, I got to improve my equipment. You know, invest in better equipment, better performance. You know, better equipment, better performance. Bendy gets one over. He's got like a flat board with like a little obelisk sticking out of it, but building around it. Doesn't have to take the skim because the long bar was coming. 119 for Bendy. And a bunch of bars here. Bendy finally able to use that last one for a Tetris after a little bit of an adjustment. All right, Bendy. He's setting up. He gets it. Column A Tetris, 166. Bendy, 103 for Pixel Andy, who gets a Tetris 126. Thank you, Zelazawi, for exposing the Matcherino links. The third one is the one for Das. We got tournaments launching in the next 24 to 36 hours. Both Das and Master. Zelazawi with the $12 contribution gets us up to $850.58. Thank you, Zelazawi. All right, Bendy going to clear some of this away. Set up for a triple in the middle of the stack, but blocks the well just as the bar is coming at it. So it's not a Tetris well, but it's a well of sorts. All right, Bendy treading water just a little bit. This is going to be tough for Bendy. Try to survive. Oh, no, that left side is blocked off, and that is going to do it. Andy with a quick sweep of Bendy. K9 watching Tetris with the 149.41 to get us to 999.99. So, yeah, Bendy, probably not his favorite performance, but he got all the way to the semis against a really the toughest competitor. So Bendy deserves some kudos for that. Certainly not the way he wanted to go out. Of course, didn't want to go out at all. But if you're going to go out, probably not the way. Hey, everybody. This is your old pal, Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. And I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest Classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.